we had a funnel like the top portion. You are kidding me.
Evidence number 2.
We think that says millimeters and not centimeters.
That does.
It keeps jumping on the charts.
Oh! Let's call it what it is. We found a UFO.
Yeah, do not try this at home.
This
Do
is-
not try this at home.
Control paper. And we have our other.
It turned red.
That's very different.
Okay, and there it is.
Ew. Is that like a worm?
I don't know what that is.
Alrighty guys, we are back. We've collected our thoughts some more and gathered some more information, and we're gonna start doing some other tests. So I'm gonna show you our setup that we have going on over there, but also we need to take the proper precautions, and so I'm going to be wearing this face shield just in case, and the boys have safety glasses and we got gloves and everything. We're just getting all ready for all of these tests, so let me show you what's going on. Everyone's over here. We're all looking at some different things.
Did you see that?
Whoa, there's a big chunk right there.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Do you see that big metal chunk?
Yeah, so they're all looking at that stuff. Dad has been researching a bit. We're gonna do some, we have these little strips over here that we're gonna test if it's acidic or basic, which is like the chemical composition of whatever we're testing.
We're gonna test the soil, right? The acidity and the alkalinity.
It's kind of like glue.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay back and let you guys do the testing. I'll take the camera. That's why I don't have the shield on, is because I'm not gonna be handling that.
Yeah.
So
I need to put
you
this
guys
on.
keep all your protection on. We're going to find out
I'm gonna tie my
some
hair
chemical
back.
properties of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing, Jake, if you want to start up the burner.
Okay.
So we've got a little chemistry set here. Jake took chemistry this year, so this is one of the, this is an alcohol burner. You put in a certain type of alcohol in here and it burns clean. And then we put in, the water is actually not just tap water, it's distilled water, distilled water, which means it takes out all the minerals. And so what we're trying to find out is this foreign substance that keeps sticking to these magnets, is this gonna cause the water to turn an alkaline, like a base, or is it gonna cause it to turn acidity, like an acid?
Yeah, so we have our control environment and we're gonna see.
And if you guys are just joining and this is the first time you've seen or heard of this, what's going on is that we witnessed something crash from the sky. We went to the crash site, we collected some soil samples as well as found some other artifacts.
Let's call it what it is. We found an UFO.
That's what we believe. We believe we are conducting an alien investigation, UFO sighting, and we have evidence. We're trying to collect more evidence, so now we're doing some other properties of this soil sample that we previously collected.
Yeah, and for all of you guys who are in chemistry or who are like super into science, or if you have any like parents that know about this stuff and you have any other information, let us know.
Do not do this at home though.
Yeah, do not try this at home.
This
Do
is-
not try this at home.
We're dealing with a substance here that's unknown, plus we're also dealing with heat, so just watch us, don't do it at home.
Okay, so first step, you're heating that up,
So
and then we're going to
I'm first
put
going to take, this is a what's it called, a stir. But I'm going to put some water on it, and I'm going to put on the blue, which is going to tell us if it's alkaline.
So he's talking about the blue paper so that we can have a controlled paper so we know what to compare it to. So that's like normal. And then whatever we put on here will be the other test, and we'll find out if there's any change.
Yeah.
If that would have turned red, that would have meant that there's acid in the water.
And there's no acid
And it's
in
no,
the water.
it's not red at all.
Right now. It looks totally fine.
Let's see what the red does. The red should stay red.
So you're putting on the red paper this time.
Yeah.
And this will do...
And it should not change color. If it does change color, then it's an alkaline. Okay, so we're in a neutral environment right now.
Yeah.
They look pretty neutral. I don't think they've changed color.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna mix in some of this
That's crazy.
Our
this
weird
substance that
dirt.
we found.
It's like,
Okay, our soil sample is now going in
oh my
to the
goodness.
container.
Oh, it just like dissolved. Did you see how fast it just like dissipated?
Wow.
Yeah. It is like
the water
does
isn't
it
even
have
really
a
murky
leak
or
or
anything.
Yeah, that soil did
But, like,
not dirty the water.
that
It
is
stayed
so
That
very
is
clear.
weird. You would think that the
Very
water would get all
clear.
dirty.
The
Yeah.
soil still looks
Like-
very clean.
And did you see those metal or whatever these weird
These are
ball
balls.
things?
Yeah, we don't know what they
Like
are.
it just sunk immediately. Like it went and made a ding sound.
And we
Be careful
found
with burner, Jake?
Just so you guys know, we found 13 of them. I gotta write that
13?
down.
There was 13?
There's 13, so that's,
13?
I think that's a clue.
That's like kind of an unlucky, right?
Yeah.
Lucky or unlucky?
Isn't 13 like an unlucky?
Here,
How
right.
weird is that that we
13.
found 13? What? Okay.
Okay,
So
let me-
13 of these little round, I mean, they're just little round balls, so
The flame is at 188 degrees. That's the flame.
188.
188. Now the water is 130 degrees right now. So let's give it just a minute. I would like to get it to where it's almost boiling, but not boiling, because I don't want the composition of the water to go from a liquid to a vapor. I'd
And
like
then
to
we have
keep
to
it
breathe
still
it
a
in.
liquid.
That is so odd that, like, that isn't, like, that's seriously, I mean, it's
Yeah.
clear, but the dirt's all laying on the bottom with the bubbles. Even when you stir it, it's not
It
kicking
doesn't
up
even
dirt.
move. It's
Yeah,
like-
why is it
it's
not
like
kicking up dirt?
Stays. We're at
Yeah,
155
that's really
degrees. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but when I move it around, it just makes patterns.
Yeah.
Like whatever pattern I'm moving, that's the
Which
pattern that it keeps.
Also, could that kind of explain like the crop circle?
Crop circles. Crop circles.
Is this one of the properties that explains that? Because that's related to aliens.
What?
Maybe.
That could very well be.
This might be a
We
something
might have
that-
found something that the scientists don't even know.
I was gonna say, and I don't know if this is like from our Earth, because this is not on our normal dirt. Like this might have been from like whatever planet. I don't even know. That is so
That's really
strange.
weird.
Okay, guys, it's hit 200 degrees. Now, 212 is when the water will boil. So I don't want it to get any hotter. But look, the bubbles are starting to go up the sides, and it's actually getting an opaque
bubbles
color.
are going
Yeah.
up the
Like
side.
the color
Up
is
here.
changing. The water is changing. So there's
Yeah.
been a chemical reaction. Jake, do you want to snuff out the flame?
Yeah.
Let's turn that off.
Okay.
So go ahead and snuff that out. Now let's stir this up a little bit. I can't really see in there anymore because it's gotten.
Yeah, it's so murky now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna-
something happened.
We're gonna test it out now. This is definitely a chemical reaction happened.
Okay, so we have our control paper, and we have our other.
It turned red.
That's very different.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so that's not the same as our control paper. This is our control.
So that would make sense that that doesn't turn blue.
Because it's
We went
What
from
does that mean?
we went to an acidic, because that would have turned blue if it was alkaline. Our test was base. There was nothing in it. There was no alkaline or base.
neutral.
It was neutral.
So that
This
one's
heating
very
it up
different.
turned it to an acidic base. So
Yeah.
whatever metal or whatever this is, it's got an
Soil,
acidic property to
soil.
it.
Yep.
The soil is acidic, so we need to write that down. Acidic soil.
Right here.
The soil.
Maybe the soil's only acidic when
Underline
mixed
it.
with the
Acid.
water.
Put positive or something like that. So we also took that chunk. Remember that chunk of stuff that Jake had?
Yeah.
And we sliced it. I have a rock slice or a rock. What is it called? A tile saw.
Okay.
And sliced a very very thin slice. Jordan's got it under the microscope here.
Right here. I'm
You're not gonna believe what you're gonna see here. So I can take this off because we're not dealing with the heat anymore.
show you.
Let me get my phone over it.
Keep your gloves if you're touching samples, though.
Yep, so we've got.
I'll keep one glove on. Because I gotta use my phone so you guys can see this. I think we've discovered something that other scientists haven't. One, this,
Oh,
which
there
could
it is.
explain crop circles. Whatever's in here, when it lays down on vegetation, I bet it kills it and it forms a formation of whatever they sprayed it on. Because notice, when we went and found this, what did the ground look like? There was no vegetation at all. Nothing was
It
there.
was
Yeah.
destroyed.
It was
Gone.
It was just dirt.
So I wonder if things can live in this.
Holy
Wow.
Find it?
Look at that.
Okay.
That is insane. It is like.
All right, come over here.
It is like purple.
So you know this is not trickery. This is my camera. You can see my camera. Now I'm gonna put the lens over the microscope so you can see it.
Whoa.
Right there.
What is that?
I don't know.
I know, but there's a lot of divisions and it's very purplish
Look
in
at that.
color. Yeah.
That right there.
Right there. Look at that.
That's the
Okay.
metal thing?
That's from this whatever this stuff that we found
Which-
on. I can't touch it.
Is
What,
making-
it's this stuff right here.
Which
The
is making me
soil?
think,
It's
like-
in the soil sample?
But we
Like-
found another piece. Where did the other slide go, Jordan?
Like, it's making me think, like, what if that's like a DNA part from the
yeah,
not in
that
this
seemed
world?
really weird.
Yeah.
Because I remember studying and using a microscope, studying like plant cells and animal cells, and you could definitely tell that these have cells in them. So,
So
it's
you
like,
think it's like,
I
that's,
think we might have
what
done
is
it.
that, like biologicals? So something's mixed in?
It could
like,
be alive. Those look like cells.
Or this
Like,
could
this
just
could
be
be alive.
bacteria in the dirt. I
You
don't
think
know. Could
this
be.
is alive? Then we need to get that contained because.
Or it
All of a
could
sudden
I
it
be.
just starts walking
What
away.
if that starts growing or something
It
happens?
could be multiplying. It could get worse.
I was gonna
it
say,
Could take over.
I
You're
think
right. We probably better
it could
contain
be
this.
Lock that up.
bacteria that's not from this planet.
Yeah, and what if it starts growing and spreads and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's all over our house and we've unleashed
You
something?
know what? Let's do
That's
this.
what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna pull some of it out of here. Let me get it set up. We'll come right back. Let me get it
We're
set
gonna
up.
have to
I'm gonna
properly
pull it out of
dispose
here.
of that.
Yeah.
That can't go down the drain.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna take an eyedropper. Okay. I'm gonna pull some of that out. We're gonna put it
Put it
on
on.
on a slide, and
Yeah,
let's
we
see
gotta
what it looks
clean
like
one.
after it's been heated up.
Yeah.
And we can see it before and after.
Okay, so let's grab our sample of the stuff inside.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Okay.
foamy on top now that you've
Yeah,
got it
there's
sit
stuff
there.
on
That's weird.
Okay.
She's gonna put it on a slide.
Rest it back in there so it doesn't get
Okay.
lost.
We're using a different
The scope?
gauge. Oh yeah, scope.
Yeah, so you can see it, and then once you see it, then we'll switch it to a higher power.
Yeah, and also we don't want to touch this stuff, so.
This I'm excited to see if it changed properties, because the water changed properties. It went from what?
What?
Oh.
Is it kind of the
It's gone
same?
now.
No, you
No.
gotta adjust it just a little bit.
Dude.
Don't move it, just adjust it.
Dude, that was creepy.
She freaked out. Did it look different?
Oh yeah.
So by heating it,
Okay, by
it did
heating it,
something?
it changed the property, changed to acidic, but let's see what it changed the microscopic look to.
Guys, I just want you to check out that one, because wow.
Okay,
Oh my
here we
goodness,
go.
guys, this is really, really crazy.
I gotta get it.
I don't think you're gonna believe it.
Whoa, what?
See a light. Wait.
What is
Is
that?
that it? That's not like the last thing. Wait
It's
a
nothing like
second.
the last
Zoom in, zoom in. Do you see the details?
Here, let me get a higher power. That
That's.
looks a
What
little
is
sus.
that? Is
I don't
that
know.
a twig?
Let me get a higher power, because you're on the low power right now. Guys, what? Oh!
Let's see.
See.
Okay, this is a higher power. I think we might have found something.
Ew.
Oh.
What is that?
Ew.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's not a stick.
Let me see if I can get even higher power. There's
That-
one
That
more.
looks like a
gross.
leg or something. There's like hairs and there's like a claw on
So
it.
you
when I
think
was looking.
something like it's a claw, like it's starting to grow?
Or leg.
It just looks very scary. I have no idea what that is.
How are we gonna dispose of this then? Guys, we
Whoa.
can't have those things growing in our house. If
I
you
hope they
unleash
don't grow.
something. No. What?
Okay, this is the highest this goes. This is the highest magnification. My eyes! I can't believe what I just saw. Look at this. Okay, everybody looking at the phone? Okay, and there it is.
Ew. Is that like a worm?
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
Is that like a needle in the middle?
Okay, that was creepy,
Let
guys.
me take a picture of it.
That was no like twig. That was not a leg. It could be a claw. It could be an entire like creature that is now forming.
There's a bunch of those in there.
I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
I think we need to get this stuff locked up.
Yeah,
Let's
I
clean
feel,
up this area. I don't
feel
know,
grody.
like I feel like our containment is not up to par for what we're now dealing with.
I think whatever is in there when we boiled it or got it close to boiling, it hatched.
Hatched it.
Something hatched.
Wait, maybe those 13 things, what if they're things
Maybe.
that hatch? Those
I
marks,
was gonna
those
say
round
'cause
things.
those little cells, maybe those were eggs and then the heat just hatched them.
So do you think whatever that is, it's a protective coating that we just...
Guys, we might have unleashed something. Can we like just clean this up and contain it?
Okay.
I think we need to get this all put away in a safe.
Yeah, guys.
Lock it up.
Yeah.
Here, pause the camera.